basement!
There's blood on the carpet and holes in the walls. It must have been them pills that I took. Oh, hey. 97 seconds, Baes Boyz podcast. Welcome back.
From your prison break. From your prison apartment.
From your prison apartment?
That's a song you're going to write from your prison apartment, my man. From your UK slum prison apartment.
in Virginia.
In Virginia.
Listen, they tricked you all into moving into a prison and charged you a lot of money for it.
$1,700 fucking dollars.
For a one bedroom.
It did have a pool, but I'm like, bro, that's not worth it. $1,700 get you like 10 years at the Y.
Right, and it's, by the way, it's mixed income house apartments.
So wait, there could be Section 8 there too?
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
$2,000 for a Section 8 apartment now. That's, brother, what the fuck world do we live in?
They're making money. Any way you look at it, they're making money.
We need a prison. Someone write the show. Just text us in the DM because we don't have a website right now. So text us on the DM.
Speaking of which, has anybody
Instagram.
messaged you?
On Instagram?
Or
Not anything we can fucking write out loud, no. Shout out to all our boys who still write us every day in the DM. We love all of you. I think some of them might not even be fans of the show because the shit they be sending, I'm like, oh, you know we can't put this out, right? Like, this is not part of our show. We're not allowed to talk about that.
That's not part of our format.
That's got some shit in there that I'm like, you know, just to be very clear, you know, we don't take no stances on that. So, yeah, I don't know. No. Short from the normal crew of people that constantly likes to send us stuff.
Right.
Shout out to all of our day one listeners. We love you all.
You know, on a sidebar, I've been on Instagram. I've been following this kid. Everybody loves Chris.
Oh.
And it's this young man who just eats different Mexican food every day.
Yeah, that's a good life.
My man, and it's pretty cute because, like, he's this young kid, right? He's a skateboarder, too.
Right.
And every day he starts off, me llamo Chris, day 32 of becoming a Mexican. And then they give him suggestions on what Mexican food to eat, and he goes and eats it. And my man is so full of joy when he's eating this food, like he's literally jumping up and down in his seat. Like, it's pretty cool to watch somebody who's just happy, like the simple pleasures of life, right?
Right.
So if, like, you're having a shitty day, go follow my man, Buddy, Errybodyluvs, Chris, Chris, on Instagram. He's a fun dude to watch because he just eats Mexican food and has a good time doing it.
Isn't that a TV show, Everybody Loves Chris?
I think at one point in time there was it. Yeah, with
something like
Chris.
That, right? Chris
I can't
Rock?
think of his. No, it was the white
No?
dude, the bald-headed white guy.
Bald-headed white guy.
Yeah, look up TV show Everybody Loves Chris. I can't think of his name.
I thought it was the one. No, that's the PJs. That's that cartoon, the PJs.
Everybody hates Chris.
Oh, we had it way backwards.
Yeah,
so he's smart.
He's
smart.
And who's the?
Yeah, that kid.
No,
Look, he
no,
does.
that's not the one I'm thinking of.
It's Chris Rock's voice, but it's a young kid. That's
no.
There was
that's
not the one you're thinking of.
No,
the show?
there was. I can't think of the white.
There is
guy.
that one, but that's the one I was thinking of.
Yep.
It's supposed to be. It's Chris Rock's voice, and then it's supposed to be a young Chris Rock or some shit like that. Yeah, was it Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah, no, I wasn't a fan of that show.
Raymond.
I can't think of the show. It's he's like balding. He's a white comedian. He's a weirdo. He's been in a bunch of movies.
Is he the right wing comedian that's
No.
balding?
He's older. He always plays a weirdo in movies. Thank you.
Pee Wee Herman? No,
No.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that
weirdo,
guy.
But
I don't know. I don't remember that guy. What kind of?
what kind of what?
I was about to say what kind of weirdos rent an apartment from a prison, but I wanted to not think about that again. That's right. For some reason, my brain was still lingering on the idea of like, who's gonna. You think anybody walked in and just didn't realize it was a prison?
No, you
Like,
have to.
Is it even possible?
The only way you would not know, and you would know as soon as you pulled up to it, is if you moved from out of state. Because anybody regionally, if they grew up in the region, would have to know. They're going to know. Oh,
like
that's
I
the
used
old
to
prison.
visit my uncle there.
Right.
Like, fuck.
That's the old. I used to put money on my uncle's books.
Right. I dropped dime bags over this fucking wall with drones like 5 years ago. What's happening?
You're not doing it now because, well, you could, but it's not going to go to your homie.
Yeah, that's a crazy one, dropping shit over with the drones. Apparently, that's a real thing now.
Yeah. Well,
and I was like, oh, I didn't realize.
I heard all the horror stories.
Yeah.
Especially during COVID when everybody was getting their checks. They were like flying $2,500 drones over.
Oh.
Full of payloads. And they wouldn't even, and they put AstroTurf on the top of them, so when they would land in the yard, they would blend in.
Wow.
And they didn't even care because they were getting so much money from the checks.
Wow, I didn't hear about the AstroTurf and that. I didn't hear about the COVID influx, but that makes sense.
Yeah, because everybody in jail got the checks too, the stimulus checks.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So the once dry market was no longer dry.
Well, like we said earlier, we discussed it earlier. Thanks a lot for COVID bringing back the train hopper bands. You know,
that's true.
If you hadn't done that, people wouldn't have been. It was
sitting
Train
at
Yard
home. Ghosts. That was like the big one, right? They were like the.
Yeah, that was that group of train hoppers.
Yeah, the train hopper.
They had
kids.
that one song that got popular.
Yeah.
And that put them on. I tried to watch some of their other stuff. It wasn't that.
Yeah, I got their CD off of whatever record album.
They have recorded. A CD?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers live on the road and they figured out how to make a CD?
Yeah.
You know why? It's because dorky white dudes like on that GHMS video circuit go and find these kids.
And somehow record them?
Yeah,
right.
You know that's what that whole channel is. It's a dorky kid with glasses who just follows them around.
Oh.
And is like, hey guys, I really love this. Could you teach me about train hopping
$10
culture?
for some smack.
Right.
I'll let you record.
Right. You buy my beer for today. Remember that kid, the train hopper thing? He's like, I made $38. It's enough to get to Detroit or whatever what was it? Was that you saying that? He said it's enough to get to Detroit because I made $38 at the tables today. I'm like,
well, it's like I told you, that chick, Sierra Farrell.
Right.
When she was train hopping and busking, she said she would busk for 6 hours straight in New Orleans.
Right.
To help make rent money for wherever she was, whatever couch she was surfing at.
Good
the time.
Lord.
But now she's playing the fucking Grand Ole Opry.
Listen, that's how you get good, is by doing it when you're forced.
Right. Well, that and the fact that she's now doing stuff with Post Malone and all kinds of other people. What'd you think about that song Dollar Bill Bar?
Pretty good. It's exactly what I think it is. Like,
what did you think about the message of the song?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That was polite. Is that a way to say it?
Yeah.
Polite.
She was like, you might think you're unique, but you're not. Look at all the dollar bills on the wall. Look how many I signed.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
Run away if I tell you I love you. That was the message, right?
Right.
She's telling you she's a train wreck.
It's country music as a whole. It's just real
folk and country.
Real country music.
Yeah.
Not that club beat stuff now that you got going on.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Nobody wants any of that Toby Keith crap. All right.
Or what's the one we said was a serial killer?
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Is that who it is? Yeah.
Yeah. Garth Brooks, the serial killer.
You know he's a serial killer.
Well, there's a lot of things coincidences that line up. And some people say that there's no such things as coincidences.
Listen, right? You can't run around and kill cows your whole life and not think you're a little weird. No disrespect to the farmers. I love all of you.
And that's
I like my steak packaged.
You have to prove that he was on a cattle farm at some point in time.
I don't have to prove shit. My man wants to call himself a cowboy. You only a cowboy for one of two things: either shooting people with a 6-shooter or cutting cows up. Which one are you?
Oh, speaking of 6-shooters,
so
did you see the video I sent you of the guys doing competitive?
Yeah, shooting each other.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they were shooting each other until the dude grabbed himself and was like, "Ow!"
Using
and I'm like,
loads or something. Yeah.
Oh, I'm down for that. Where can we get into that?
Quick draw competition, and they were like in the Conex boxes with like bulletproof glass.
Yep, and everybody's spectating.
Dude,
was that Texas?
That has to be. That has to be.
Look up quick draw competition where they shoot each other. Oh, I'm 1,000% down for that. You know what gave it away too at first when it first saw the video? The dude's got that big brace around his neck.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized, I'm like, you guys are facing each other, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some Oakley safety glasses for this game, please, sir. I'm like dead ass.
Just go up there wearing swim goggles.
Right. 1,000%, bro.
But swim goggles aren't necessarily designed to be shatterproof.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. We're gonna need something. I'm down for that. Listen, and that one guy, here was my thing. I was
how far it leaned back.
Yep, cheating motherfuckers. I don't need that shit. So listen.
But he's the one that took the hit.
Right. And I was just gonna say, did you notice how slow he was compared to the other guy?
Oh,
Those
yeah.
look like regular guys.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he watched a McCormick video or a McEwick video and like tried to like, because you know the competition guys, they do that too. They lean real far back, but I'm like, bro,
Oh, the competition shooters or the cowboy shooters?
the cowboy competition shooters
Dude,
that do
those
the
guys
balloons,
are
those
so
they lean
fast.
far back too when they're doing the timed ones,
Right.
because they have the timed bullseye one. That's what I thought that was when you showed it to me. I was like, oh, these assholes. But then it showed them in that box, and I'm like, why are they in a box like that?
Facing each other?
Then it showed them with the thing,
The big net guards?
and then I was like, oh fuck, they're shooting each other.
Yeah.
But the dude who had the hip toss pulled later than the other guy.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, you were so worried about thrusting your pelvic bone out that you forgot to pull the fucking gun.
You forget to pull your smoke wagon.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to do that though. We find wherever that is. I'll
That's
sign up
pretty
for that
sweet.
immediately.
Or how about the horseback competitive shooting?
When they do they shooting each other?
No.
Oh, I was going to
What
say I
they
didn't
do
see
is
that
they
one.
ride around and they shoot
Yeah, they
balloons.
shoot
but they're-
targets.
Yeah, but they're shooting like balloons.
Yeah, that shit's gangster.
Yeah.
That shit's it's way better than any game where we run from target and shoot.
You know,
like
in
that's
Japan,
fine.
They do samurai horseback bow competitions.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. That art is. I follow that girl that moved to Japan. She's some white girl, and all
with
she
the red
does
hair?
is shoot. Yep,
No.
and all
yeah.
she does is shoot all day and film it. I'm like, yep, I'm living vicariously through you, babe. You do.
That is
You
such,
do it.
That is so. It's such an elegant thing to watch.
Yep.
Because it's all about, and they'll tell you it's not even about hitting the target.
No, not for them.
It's about
Listen,
performing to the most perfect
yeah,
form that they can get.
yeah. It's the cherry blossom hunt. You're looking for the perfect cherry blossom.
Right.
You're looking for the perfect string draw. You're looking to make the perfect boiled egg. You know, you're looking. It's doing the rep over and over. The fucking Asian culture can turn anything into a martial art.
Oh, listen.
They're like, listen, we have a way we put on our shoes perfectly, and if you don't do it that way, you got to practice.
Right. Well, you know, I was watching a whole thing about that Japanese bow with the long bow, the Yumi bow shoots, right?
Yeah,
Not on horseback, but just standing
just
there.
standing.
Right?
Yeah,
And they're guys who are like 70 years old who have tried 12 times to reach the next level, you know, and it's one thing off every single time, and they just go back to practicing for the next year, right? To be retested. But they're like, they've been doing it their whole life.
Yeah, that's that's the joke about crappy martial arts. They soft, but they're practicing that one lucky punch, and if that guy lands that one lucky punch, he might clean your clock. Maybe.
Maybe.
You
You know what's something interesting? Remember how we've sat around the
Unless
campfire.
he's 7 foot tall and moves to a country where he can beat up 4 foot tall people, then he's definitely going to clean your clock and maybe take the dojo master's
Sensei Cigar.
girl. So there is that.
So, you know, you and I have sat around the campfire a whole lot, and
Yeah.
we've talked about what's so special about sitting around a campfire that most people enjoy it, right? And I always joke that it harkens back to like the hindbrain memory, right?
Okay.
Of when we were cave people, the genetic memory that fire equals safety, fire equals community, fire is this, fire is that. And that's why I think subconsciously we're all kind of drawn to the fire pit, right?
And you're sharing something.
A new study just came out that says if you're sitting and you tilt your head down and stare at the fire, it actually activates all of the stem cells in your body to start create healing in your body.
Maybe that's why I'm so healthy.
Now, in the study proves that if you look over the top of the fire, it stops the process. You literally tilt your head down and stare at the fire. It causes all the stem cells in your body to react and start healing your body.
Well, we've definitely looked into a billion fires, so maybe that's why we're still here.
Okay, fair enough. But here's my
Chinese
next question.
magic.
Is this something that happened way, way back in cave people days, right? It's the end of the day. You finally sit down after your hunt or whatever you've been doing.
To relieve pressure.
You're staring at the fire,
Yep.
and you've finally relaxed enough that your body can start to work on healing itself.
That was the first TV.
Right? Yeah, right. You've been going at it for 12, 15, 16, 18 hours straight. Now it's time to decompress, and now your body can heal, and that's something that's left over genetically from that period of time.
I mean, on the contrast of that pendulum, that's why TV's so fucked up for you.
Right.
Because it's a fake observational. It's got your attention, but it offers no Chinese magic.
None.
Bro, I believe that. Fire's an element anyways, so in one way or the other, you're connected to it. People are connected to it.
I just found it really interesting because it tied in so closely to the conversations you and I have had around the fire about why are we so attracted to sitting next to a bonfire day, night, winter, fall, spring, summer.
And it's everybody. It rivals every class.
It's almost everybody.
You could go to the rich people. You could go to the bums.
And
everybody likes a fire.
Everybody wants to sit around the fire. Man, that's got to be some old-ass genetic memory left over, right? Like, why? It's the same thing. Most people have the same fears of the same things, right? And they did this when they showed both babies and animals silhouettes of certain things.
Oh, yeah, the brains would trigger.
And they'd watch the reaction, right? So when they did the silhouette of the snake, babies reacted the same way animals did, right? Fear, right? Everybody fears the snake. Even babies that don't even know what a snake is know what the silhouette is. That's leftover genetic memory tied in from way back when we came off the trees.
Do you think that... Oh, shit, I lost my train.
How about this one? Here's another one I just read. So the Chinese government did a study on like 10 million people, right?
Gee, go figure.
Right. I mean, and for them, that's a small sample size.
Right.
And what they did is...
Must have been a real study.
They were doing like MRI and CAT scans of people's brain because there's a certain part of our brain that really doesn't do a whole lot that we're aware of, right?
Right.
And out of the X amount of people, there was a small percentage, like less than 2%, that had still like energy and spark in that one part of the brain when they were doing their testing to them while they were being observed, right?
Right.
And what they think, much like our appendix, which is, we still have it, but it's no longer used. It was used when we were cave people to help digest raw meat, right?
Okay.
They think this part of your brain is, and by the way, when they tested that 2% separately, they were able to non-verbally communicate with each other. Like, almost like telepathy.
Oh, back to the dolphins.
Right.
Back to the dolphins.
What they think is this part of the brain that we don't really use anymore because we have written communication, verbal communication, is before we had that, we were communicating with each other telepathically. And some
Bigfoot
people
still does that.
Right.
So
Bigfoot still does that?
A little bit, I think.
Allegedly.
Unless he just got so much good facial recognition that the motherfuckers can do the squinties and they know, like, he squinted up left on the right side. We got to go left. You know, something like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying it's possible.
Well,
we've discussed animals. We've discussed telepathy between animals. We've discussed the dolphins and humans.
Right. What about that guy who teaches the remote viewing, the number one remote viewer who teaches people? He goes,
I forgot about
everybody is capable of doing it. You can go down and he'll teach you how to do it in Virginia. You can take the
for
weekend
$7,000
for the weekend, right?
For $7,000, we'll teach you all kinds of shit. We're not going to teach you that, but for $7,000, if you give me and Joe Skelly $7,000, we'll teach you some fucked up shit that'll be amazing. Surprise all your friends when you go home. Surprise all your friends. I'm just saying. It's not telepathy. You're not going to be fucking Autobot and shit.
You might not be friends with those people after you show them.
Yeah, that too.
They might ask for their credit cards back.
Oh, we're so fucked. No, I was going to say, I mean, what about the idea of the light?
What about the light?
You think it could be the light that attracts us, that's that safety, is that light and that heat? Because here, we had a power outage recently, and I got to tell you, for all the shit we have, I couldn't find a flashlight, and I was pretty fucking annoyed. And I was like, man.
What about a candle?
That's what I mean. Like, I didn't even think about a candle. I was too busy doing what I do with the electricals and being like, where the fuck is my flashlight at? My D-celled mag light. No. But
or wait, remember the ones that had the big square 9-volt batteries and the big giant things?
You could beat somebody to death with that too. They still make those ones.
I know, the Scooby-Doo flashlight.
The Scooby-Doo, that's right.
They always carried that thing with the handle.
Streamlight makes a nice one of those. I actually almost bought a couple of those recently, and I was like, man, those big batteries will last, right? Probably not.
They're not.
You cut that fucking thing open, it's just 10 little batteries.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Right.
We discovered that with the 9 volts. You cut them open, they're 2 AA's or whatever.
2 AA's
I'm
on
like,
the inside.
Oh, you sons of bitches being tricky. So... No, I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's the light. What happens to the brain when all the light goes out? You know, that would
the fear of the darkness
dude.
And remember the Y-Files episode where we watched and they were talking about why we have fear of the darkness? It was because we were hunted to almost near extinction by, not Cro-Magnon, but the other Neanderthal.
I was gonna say the Cullens.
Yeah, no.
Like Edward Cullen, but yeah, Neanderthals.
No, the
too.
Neanderthals because they had bigger eyes, and the belief now is that the Neanderthal had the ability to see in the dark.
Oh,
because their eyes were so big, right?
I'd like that. It makes sense.
Right?
Bigger scope, bigger eyes, bigger glass, absorption, blah blah blah, all that, etc.
And
doesn't make sense when it comes to dogs, since they're supposed to be able to see really well. Some of them aren't. Is it dogs that see in the dark? Or?
Yeah, dogs that see in the dark.
Yeah, cats. Like, what the fuck, man? They got little beady eyes, so
right. And
I'm not sure how to feel about all that.
And and come on, we can't forget that we domesticated wolves,
right?
Because of the fire, and we were cooking food, and now
they wanted some of that bacon,
right? And now we got Chihuahuas. What do you think that 4 million years ago those ancestors would be thinking about?
They'd be rolling in their graves right now.
Their descendants.
You used to be a hunter. Now you're a fucking pocket purse toy. Like, oh my.
Right.
The Taco Bell dog is pissed.
I used to hunt cave bears, now.
Right.
And now you're barking from a purse.
Yeah, they'd send 9 of us into an alligator pit and fucking come out with an alligator, like, and yeah, now they're fucking Louis Vuitton leather is the only leather they get close to. Which, shout out to you if you're still buying those Chinese rebranded items. They proved all that shit's fake.
Oh, the
Louis Vuitton. It's like the Citizen Bolivia fucking, what was the
watch?
From what was a green company we just looked at?
Publix.
That watch is made by Citizen, so you're buying the same $100 watch for $600. How much was the Bolivia? Yeah, well, either way, you buy a $700 watch, $100 watch, both from the same company, 2 different names.
Right.
$250. I didn't know you could get a Bolivia for $250, but sure, fucking $250. But it's still what?
Bolivia is a country.
Bolivia, whatever. I'm not buying that fucking watch. I don't care. It's trash. Okay, neither one of them are important enough to remember right now. I'm just saying.
You're saying your G-Shock.
Yeah, you're not
higher quality.
Buy the fucking G-Shock and be done with it. I mean, it's not even higher quality if that's just what you're trying to use for really to tell time, But don't buy your $7,000 watch and don't know it came from Guess watches and shit. Trying to buy that shit. You could have got that at TJ Maxx for $40, homie. Looks almost the same.
You saved yourself all that money.
All that money.
They're like, it loses 1 second every 10 years. Are you going to notice?
Oh, yeah, that is the other thing. Every 5 seconds for 10 years. Motherfucker, it takes you 3 to reset it. So you just gained them all back. It took you 2 seconds to fix it. So you lost 10 seconds and then you gained it fix it for 3. What are you going to do with those other 7 seconds that you're worried about? What the fuck are we talking about right now?
That's enough time to dodge a bullet.
Yeah, exactly. Listen.
Like Neo from Matrix.
Speaking of dodging bullets, I just watched that movie, or part of it, because I never finish any movies, but I watched that movie Stuber, and the guy goes, have you ever jumped in front of a bullet? And it was the best line because it's always the same. The guy goes, what? Do you think we live in time stop land? He goes, how fast do you think I am? He's like, next you're going to be asking, do I jump over and slide across car hoods? Have I walked away from an explosion without looking at it? And I'm like, oh, it's just nice to see that in a fucking cop movie.
Right.
And then later on, he's like, throw those cans of dog food and knock out those lights so I can shoot these guys. And I was like, well, homie, that put the conversation we just had in the taxi car out of the window here. Right. But yes, have him throw that while you're shooting. That's perfect. Yeah. That's what that reminds me of. The safety of the lights. Listen, here's a real question. How many of our listeners actually have ways to make fire that aren't Bic lighters?
Oh.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. How many of them can make fire
without a Bic lighter? Right. Write us on the DM.
Like,
for now, that's all we got.
Just keep a little pocket magnifier with you. That's the simplest one.
Yeah. And then if you need to read on palm leaves, you can do that too. I see 9 water veins in this palm leaf. We should suck the water out of it. Throw it on the floor. The CIA will think vampires are here. It's fine.
Or they'll tell you they're here.
Listen, since we discussed 100 British versus 100 Americans, have you made a new team?
No.
Have you thought any?
I was over that as quickly as it came on.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a new one.
Because they never did anything to impress me. There was no comeback for that.
Oh.
They were like, you're right.
Why would, yeah, oh. I was going to say, what about 50 farm kids versus 100 British?
I mean, we already kind of talked about
Oh,
that.
we did do Amish. We
Yeah.
did Amish.
It's the same thing.
Damn, bro. It's hard being the toughest and the meanest and the roughest and the cutest. What are you going to do? All right, fine. Everybody just put your American flag chonies back on and let's start waving flags and whatever else. And speaking of which, happy 4th of July in case we missed that.
Oh, yeah.
But it is July still.
It's still July, so we're
I
a
think
little bit behind.
This isn't going to drop in July. But happy 4th of July last month because we can't ever remember what day it is.
So happy belated 4th of July.
Yeah, we had to say it.
Right.
We had to say it. So it's
Did you do any of those on your 4th? Did you do any bobbing for hot dog contests?
No. Listen, I try never to bob for wiener. I've learned in my life that those calls get answered and it's not by the people I want. It's not Wiener Schnitzel. It's not Nathan's. It's more like Brad and Connor and John. And I don't want that. So I'm like, nah, motherfuckers, I ain't bobbing for no wieners no more. Let's just put that to the fucking side. Okay? And the last time they said bob for some wieners, we were at Elton John's show, and I was like, nah, motherfucker. I seen some sequence going around here. I ain't even trying to get a hot dog. You better get a fucking churro. Okay? Some cinnamon sugar and a star design on that motherfucker. No wiener bobbing here. So no.
Did you play any games on the 4th?
No, I did exactly what we should have done on the 4th.
Oh.
I went out and did something illegal.
Ah. Fireworks isn't.
No, that's not illegal.
No, it's not.
No.
I told you to go down to Phantom and get yourself some.
They don't give me a rich man discount down there. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you still upset about that?
Well, I'm not upset. I'm just surprised. It's counterintuitive. I actually discussed this with some other friends on the phone, and I was like, I just now realized that our government's so fucked up. We're not for the government on this podcast. That they gave all the homies that are fucked up from loud noises a discount on loud noises. That just fucking dawned on me. I'm like, oh. And I was sitting the other night talking to somebody about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, you sons of bitches.
Well, the government didn't do that. The fireworks company did that.
Oh, which is probably funded by the CIA.
Oh, maybe.
Listen, now that we know
it's to desensitize. That's what I'm going to go with. Or to keep you in a state of hypervigilance so when they need to call you back.
Oh. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, some of my homies ran away with their girls and they're not hypervigilant anymore.
Right.
They just straight were like, no. Listen, it's goofy. I lost my train of thought. we were going somewhere, but that
train
the
derailed?
4th of July. Yeah, 4th of July, you had to do something illegal, something you're not supposed to do. So
that's how you show rebellion?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Like we rebel.
I was out in the streets on the 4th of July, making sure to show
on your
people.
one wheel?
It's got 2 wheels.
On your Razor?
It's got 2 wheels.
On your beach cruiser?
It's a beach.
I'm just going to keep naming
It is a
shit.
beach cruiser. I was out on the Cowie.
Okay.
All right, and I didn't have plates on it. Okay, so that's what I did. I drove around with my illegal, non-registered plates and just drove around and was like, fuck you, 5-0.
Oh.
Stop me now. Stop me on the most free day. I got bottle rockets installed in the back.
I'm celebrating freedom.
Just
in an oil slick.
Yeah, and if I don't need the bottle rockets, can't use those, I'm going to grab some.
By the way, the craziest
grab
one
some
we ever
bricks.
saw was the deployment of fire extinguishers.
By who?
The guys in the car, they were running, and they stuck 2 fire extinguisher outside each window.
Oh, yeah, that'll
just
work.
Open it up as they were going down the road, and it just fogged out the whole road.
Yep, that'll work. People need to think about that. That's a good way to do that. These are called life hacks. I'm being dead serious.
Well,
they sell 10,000 fucking lumen lights. You want to get one of those and bop a cop, he'll never come after you with that shitty tailed light that he's got on the grind fucking thing. You'll blind those motherfuckers like it's their job.
All right. Maybe we should let's take this a different direction.
Right. We don't give out legal advice. Call your lawyer. Don't do criminal things unless it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Happy Freedom Day. Listen, never mind. Let's keep going.
Let's be honest. We came very close to not winning.
Yeah.
We came pretty close to not winning.
Yeah.
And by the way, for the 4th of July, the favorite video that was floating around, the AI video, was of the Brits talking about how it was unfair that we were hiding behind trees.
One of them jumped out and yelled, surprise. I'm like, buddy, I would 1000% do that. That guy would be my man. I'm like, bro, we could say surprise real fast. Between that and just telling people we're Navy SEALs, we're good to go.
Oh, is that how it works?
We're the Navy SEAls now.
Oh.
Everyone else does it.
Well, they write books.
No. I'm saying everyone thinks they're so dorky that they started using their names, so we just should too.
I'm very confused at this point, but that's all right. We can move on from
Yeah. It's fine. What I'm saying is if you're not a Navy SEAL, just tell people you are. It's fine.
that. Oh.
And then say that you wrote a book and you're good.
Oh.
It's been done.
A whole bunch?
It's a whole bunch. Some of them died. Never mind. Anyways, so back to the other thing. Give them an idea.
You're talking about lights. That's what you were talking about.
Lights
in the darkness.
Buy lots of lights. Lights are important.
Yeah, but again, if you don't have a way to make light electronically.
Did you know there's an entire cult of people who save batteries?
What?
Yeah, these home generator batteries. So instead of you buying a generator, you can buy a giant lithium battery and just charge that bitch 24/7.
Doesn't it kill the battery eventually?
I don't fucking know. I'm not paying for it, but there's a whole club of these people. And all they do is share like that's, you know how there's like, you hear all these rumors about
and
weird.
What if it catches fire?
Brother.
I mean, it's burning through the ground.
Oh, dude, there's some people who are making their own. And the videos that are out right now, the DIY videos.
I watched them when they did this with the Prius years ago.
Oh, my shit melted. How do I make this better? And the guys were like, well, you got to have 10,000 tensile plastic and blah, blah. And I'm like, no, brother. But the people who just want to waste money, that have money, that's their resource. You know, some people hoard food, some people hoard ammo, some people hoard, apparently, giant lithium batteries. And then they flex.
How long is their lithium battery good for if the power goes out?
So that's the flex. In the battery world, you're like, hey, I've got these 9 SP1000s. I could go 68 days and some change.
By only running my fridge.
Right.
And nothing else.
And
nothing else.
And that's literally what they say.
How are you going to cook your food?
You're going to need that fire starter.
Bro. Let's get back to that.
But they don't want to spend the money on that. They bought batteries. Could you imagine?
Listen, here's your fire starter. Here's your fire starter, my man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Get one of those little aluminum make bread tins.
Okay.
Right? Take 3 candlesticks. Melt it in the bottom. Right? So now it's liquid wax in the bottom, right?
All right.
Pour in about 2 cups of coffee.
All right.
Ground coffee, right? And then you mix in like 2 tablespoons of either honey or 2 tablespoons of molasses and mix it all together.
Mm-hmm. It's going to get choppy fast.
Right? And then what you do is you let it settle into a brick, put it in the freezer, and let it harden up.
Mm.
You light that thing on fire. It'll burn for like 45 minutes, and it puts off a lot of heat, and it puts out a lot of light.
I don't think the battery people are going to do that.
Right.
And me, I just use gasolina.
Okay.
And more gasolina. We learned that when we barbecued the other day.
I know. And what happens when you run out?
Then the barbecue sucks. But listen, next time, hopefully we won't be burning a barbecue.
You really don't want to use gasolina. You want to use something else.
On your barbecue?
And then you want it to burn off.
Don't
for
do
like
that, guys.
45 minutes before you start cooking on it.
Listen, if we're not talking about the barbecue and you're not worrying about starters, it's fine.
All right.
Ha-ha!
All
Back to those light people, though.
By the way, you should be using diesel on a big bonfire. You shouldn't be using gas. Because how many videos have you watched of the guys pour an entire gallon of gas on a big bonfire and go to light it and that bitch explodes?
Yeah, we are that guy in that video. I got videos of you doing that.
I've never done that.
It wasn't gasoline. It was other projectiles.
I've never done that.
That were all over the place.
I don't recall.
That might be in the new movie, but we'll leave that alone for now.
All right.
We'll leave that alone for now.
I don't recall.
Yeah. Bricks and whatnot. We don't recall bricks. Let's move on. They weren't bricks of coffee, my man. And they weren't bricks from a UK slum prison.
No.
So we got to wonder where those bricks came from. So we did talk about the Amish versus 100. That sucks. All right, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Can you eat the inside of an egg roll for dinner? Like, can
A
that
singular egg roll?
No, not singular. We're going to need 20 of those. But I'm saying,
You're talking about egg roll stuffing.
yeah, could a meal be egg roll stuffing?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? You're okay with that?
I'm absolutely okay.
And
with
if it
that.
tastes like the egg roll, it's even better?
It's even better.
Really?
I mean, think about how many
And what do
people
you put
eat
it with?
cabbage.
Cabbage. Yeah, but that's one
Cooked
thing.
cabbage.
Yeah, but
With nothing else in it.
like, okay, so if I took, let's just say we went to the corner place, we got 50 egg rolls, and I scissored the ends and scooped all the middle out, and then put it in a bowl and gave it to you. I said, this
I'd
is
eat
your
the
meal.
shit out of it.
Really?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, see, I can't do it. That's
Why?
fucking weird. Because the rest of the egg roll's not fucking there. It doesn't make any sense.
You're just hung up on the wrapper.
I'm 1000% hung on the wrapper. You said earlier, it's a texture thing.
All right.
It feels like, listen, yes, you scoop the rest of your egg roll that fell out on the plate, you put it in your mouth with your fork, whatever, you get one bite of that. You're not supposed to have a fucking entire meal of that.
I got to eat a whole meal of that.
That's
I'd be
not
all right with
right.
that. I'd be all right with
There's
that.
something wrong with you.
Yeah, I know.
There's something wrong with you.
I
still want
I
to.
own that.
Are we going to order that can of, listen, you know what our listeners are waiting for?
Is when you get that can of that fish.
And you open it and smell it.
Yeah.
Can you make it through that?
I'm not. I can't guarantee that.
You know I'm not going to make it through a motherfucker. So there's no way I'm playing that game.
I
Y'all
know
be
somebody, I
throwing
know
up for
somebody
2
that has the
fucking
name
weeks.
of that very specific fish.
Can we get that can?
We can.
Okay, but I'm just saying we can't do it in my car.
We don't even have to do it in a car. We'll get it.
Is it
I've
the-
seen people do it outside.
And it's that bad?
Oh, I've seen people do it outside. So I'll get the name of the fish. I'll order the can or 2.
Oh, fuck. We got to get a few people over to do
and
it.
we're going to film them doing it.
Listen, I got a list of fuckers that'll eat it. Well, that'll smell it for us if we don't want to do it. But I'm really curious if you can do it. I'm just curious.
Yeah. Based on the violent reaction I've seen people have.
Well, how about
probably because look, there's certain things that I know I can't smell, and if I smell them, I gotta step.
what
away.
are those things?
I'm not.
Give them your
divulging
kryptonite.
that. I'm not divulging that.
Listen, there's only
How about when the sound of people vomiting?
Is that one that bothers you?
No. I mean, I've seen people when they hear somebody else.
Yeah, they lose it.
They're and
That's
they'll
the
get
mega
all-
beast, bro. Sometimes I pretend to throw up just to make her throw up. And
Ugh.
I'm just like, and she's like, don't do that. And I'm like, oh, calm down. You'll be fine. That shit doesn't bother me. You could gag and spit up all day. You could shit yourself in front of me. It doesn't bother me. None of that bothers me. But I feel like that fish smell is going to fucking consume me. Because, listen, you got 4, 5, 6 dudes in one car and they're all getting chiseled. There's got to be one dude. There's always an outlier, right? Like, you're telling me 4 for 4. There's no
always an outlier.
Right.
Like when we watched
I don't
those
think I'm going to
people
make that.
in the hot pepper eating competition.
No.
And there was that one guy
No.
who just
Yep,
kept
yeah.
popping them down like
No.
candy. And it turns out he was genetically disposed to
Yeah.
not feel the burn.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that cheating?
It's not.
You know he knew he had that superpower.
It's not, but that fucking fish is batting 1,000. That's why I'm saying I know I'm out. Like, I know I'm out. I'm not.
I'll get the name of the fish tomorrow.
Yeah. Ugh. I really want to see it in a car, though. Like, I just want to see
because
4
you'll never get it
motherfuckers-
out. You'll never get it out of the car.
Oh.
Even if it doesn't get spilled in there.
Oh. You know, a customer of mine.
Here's my next question. Let's say we test it here on the property.
No. Not
Right?
here.
I mean, outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah.
Where do you put it when you're done?
Oh, we're going to do it by the ocean and throw it in there. Head over to the Hudson. We're out of here.
Just throw it in.
Bro, then bull sharks will just swim up in the lake and just start eating it.
Ugh. Everybody forgets when they caught the piranhas off that pier downtown.
Oh my. Yeah, I'm good on that. So,
And you might
I don't
think that
think
it's
I
a
could do it,
bullshit
bro.
story, but if you live in the local area, you can Google it, and it actually happened.
listen, dude,
Some fucking asshole threw like 4 giant tanks of piranhas into the lake.
that's awesome. I don't think they could live though, because
Oh,
the winter.
they-
Did they?
Well, maybe not through the winter,
Oh yeah.
but they were out there for a while, and people were catching them.
I'm waiting for them wild hogs to move up here. We're getting close.
Yeah.
Them wild hogs are taking over everything.
Yes, they are.
So we're waiting. They're already supposed to be migrating up. Ohio's already got them in southern Ohio, I believe, if I remember right. Which usually I don't, but it's fine because you all know that. Welcome to the show.
Because some asshole decided to, you know how they came about, right?
Pigs or piranhas?
The pigs.
I mean, I just thought they were destructive and crazy.
Well, no. So it only takes a domestic pig escaping and living in the wild 3 months to revert.
Oh, yeah, and grow new tusks and all that weird shit.
And become feral again. 3 months.
I mean, come on. That's pretty hot.
Right?
That's
but
pretty
here's
cool.
The thing.
That's some cool science.
Some fucking assholes went to Russia and got those giant wild boar.
I love it.
Brought them here.
I love it.
And then bred them with wild pigs from here to make better hunting game.
I love it.
And then cut them loose. And then next thing you know, they're spreading across the United States like a virus.
My man's an entrepreneur.
It's an entrepreneur. He's an asshole.
There are lots of other assholes we could name that have been spreading shit all over this country that I'm not worried about. Did
you just say Bill Gates?
Fuck. And we're disqualified again. Fuck. Shout out to our 4 listeners because we're so fucking fucked.
Let's not forget Italy still got charges against him and he can't visit Italy.
Fucking hate that guy. Okay, no. Forget about that guy. Yep, that just threw me for a loop. I had more.
You can't take medical advice from a guy with man boobs.
Well, that's right. So don't take me seriously at all.
Bill Gates has got moobs.
Those aren't fucking moobs, bro. That's a whole ass job. Those aren't even naturally grown. I think those were implanted. Like he was like, hey, I just want to see him in the mirror every day.
Give me a C-rack.
Listen, why they got to take my man Val? They got to take our man Paxton, but they leaving this fuck. Okay.
They leave Bill Gates
They're
behind.
leaving this fucking guy here. Like I don't even understand it.
Bill Paxton would be like, game over, man.
Yeah, game over, man. Game over. I cannot believe that you would eat the inside of the egg roll.
Why not?
Because it's fucking outlandish. It's like if you
know, I find it so funny on where you draw the line on certain things.
It's like you're fucking saying you would go and dip your spoon in the peanut butter and jelly and just eat that. Which I do that, but that's because I'm a sugar freak, not because I think that's good. That's nasty.
So you're the one that buys the jar of mixed peanut butter and jelly.
I will eat that shit for days. But that shit is not good for you.
No, it's not.
At 16 years old, I felt that fucking up the gut. I was like, we better lay off this. I don't know what's happening in this jar, but that's some fucking Swamp Thing shit.
I wish I could remember my take. I wish I could remember my take on Vegemite that I had the other day.
Oh, no.
Right. You know, Australians are horrified that we eat peanut butter and jelly, but these are the same fucking people that eat Vegemite, right?
Oh, that's real.
That is real.
Oh.
And they're like, it's fucking delicious. Have you ever had Vegemite? It's fucking horrendous. And it's only the cracker Australians because I don't think the Aborigines touched that shit. And I'm convinced 100% it's because of what they fed them fuckers on the prison ships when they were transporting them to Australia.
1,000%.
They're like, here's a bowl full of ground up vegetables and some dirt.
Why?
I don't know. That's
gross.
my take on Vegemite. Google
what is it? Like, what is it?
It's gross. It's a jar of grossness, and they spread it on bread and eat it.
Oh, it's like the weird Nutella stuff.
But it's not Nutella.
Hey, what's up with the Nutella stuff?
What about it?
What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ground up something.
Okay, so perfect.
With chocolate mixed in.
No.
Yeah, because they got chocolate Nutella.
I heard somebody actually.
And also, by the way, if you peel off, on the inside of the lid of the Nutella, the cardboard that's there?
No.
If you peel off the cardboard, there's a little plastic knife.
Thought you were going to say there was a joke.
No, no jokes.
Thought you were going to say there was a joke.
What
does it say?
What is Vegemite?
Beef?
Yeah,
but it's a food.
Yeah.
Oh. Nah. No. Listen, when Nutella, that stuff has been around. Okay, so somebody. Oh, that's gross. I don't want that either. Their ranch tastes like fucking grease, like vein grease. So, hold on a second.
What the fuck is vein grease?
Vein grease is like when a fucking fat dude dies and you go scrape the grease out of him and then fucking try to eat it. That's what that shit is. Nasty ass ranch body grease. It's fucking disgusting. Anyways.
Or like when a fat dude gets shot with buckshot and it slaps all the fat up against the wall and it slides down the wall.
Right.
Wait.
Exactly.
That seems rather
you know why
detailed.
You know why your fucking ranch is slightly yellow colored, my man? Like,
that's the cholesterol.
That's that fucking Mickey D's. Oh, speaking of smell of that fish earlier, a customer told me that once. He goes, I asked him once. I said, "Do you ever eat McDonald's? Because you come here all the time." He goes, No, he's like, I don't trust anything you can have in your car that you drive from the drive-through to your house in 5 minutes that still makes your car smell like shit the next day. And I was like,
Valid point.
holy shit, I have never thought about that.
Valid point.
And every time I've checked it, it happens.
What's a Nutella?
Yeah, what is that? Because that's old, but that was a meme for a little bit.
But
People were like
I don't
eating
know how
it
that's a meme.
because people were putting it on everything.
All people like Nutella, but nobody likes Vegemite except for the Aussies.
Nah.
And I'm telling
You're
you,
not eating that.
That's a genetic leftover from when they were shipped over as prisoners.
Listen, you're not eating that nut stuff. That hazelnut and
Hazelnut and
I don't
chocolate.
care. I'm not eating it.
No, it's not bad.
I've
had it.
I get it, but now it's become this fucking meme about let's put it in our guns, let's put it in our butt crack.
I don't even know about that.
I'm like,
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
know.
it's not bad. You know, it's a different form of peanut butter, right?
Okay,
it's made with
well.
hazelnuts.
That makes sense. I heard you can get sick from eating too much of it. Is that true?
I don't know.
Well, I'm allergic to...
How much Nutella would you have to eat to get sick?
I have no
I'm
idea.
sure you could get just as sick from eating that much peanut butter.
I mean, I'm allergic to nuts, so probably.
Oh, well, don't eat either one of them.
I'm not supposed to.
Eat the Vegemite.
But I do like the peanut butter.
Oh, wait. Oh, you don't make no sense.
You didn't know that?
I eat mixed up peanut butter and jelly, but I'm allergic to peanut butter.
I told you. What does it say? Told you, bro. There was this thing about it because people in the health community, I remember this happening. It got really popular in the social medias as a joke. Then people in the health community were like, yeah, this is really good for you. And then people who always argue back were like, yeah, except for you, if you even finish a jar, it can fucking fuck you up. And I was like, what?
Who eats a 13 ounces has 2,000 calories?
That is why.
That's a good survival food.
Yeah, it is. You remember that remember when the Native Americans would come to your school and talk, and then they'd be like, hey, we made this food, and it's like this much food. It looks like a fucking Pop-Tart, and they're like, this is 10,000 calories.
Oh, pemmican.
Yeah, and you're like, homie, how?
Yeah, it's pemmican.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Pemmican's good stuff.
Yeah, that's sweet, dude. These guys were talking about how they could live in the woods
Unfortunately,
off that shit.
I didn't have any Native Americans come or indigenous people come to my school, but we did a project and we had to dress up like them.
Can you? Oh. Can you not say Native Americans anymore either?
No, they're indigenous.
Jesus fuck. What does indigenous mean?
They were here first.
Okay.
They're from this land.
Nobody was fucking arguing that. What's the problem?
I don't know.
It's very confusing.
You know who's really confused by this?
Me.
No, the Canadian government.
Oh, Jesus.
Because the Canadian government to this point still doesn't want to accept them. And that's why the Blackfoot reservations is always having standoffs with the Mounties. But, interesting story, there's these indigenous people that are from way up north, way up north, like beyond Hudson Bay in Canada, right? That have said for the past 2,000 years, this is where we're from. And the Canadians and everybody in the world was like, that's not possible. That was covered in ice, right? They're like, no. Our oral tradition says this is where we lived, and we came down from there to here.
From the colder area down to the warmer area.
Right, but they said it was not ice and it wasn't this. This is where we used to live, and then we migrated south. And all the people were like, that's not possible. It was 10 miles of ice thick, right?
Right.
Like 2 years ago, they went up and did an archaeological dig.
Found a bunch of bodies, didn't they?
They found all kinds of indigenous people shit on this island
and...
that they said that they came from, that they said it wasn't possible. And they're like, well, we've been telling you for the past, 400 years that's where we came from.
Jesus.
So there was no ice up there during the Ice Age.
Which brings us back to the Nutella thing. It makes no sense. None of it makes any fucking sense, bro. None of it makes any sense.
Okay.
I'm not fucking with that shit.
All right.
That doesn't make any sense.
You know what's...
You can't eat an egg roll without the fucking wrap.
Oh.
You know it's true.
Can you eat a pizza without the crust?
Of course you can.
Or the bottom?
Of course you.
Just the pizza mixings?
What just happened? Exactly. And there's fucking weird people that do that.
Put it in a bowl.
Brother.
I sent you the video where there was that one pizza shop that wasn't even melting the cheese. They were just throwing the pepperonis, like, however, it would be like 6. And they're like, oh, this is the greatest pizza. And the guy's doing the commentary. He's like, who the fuck eats pizza where they don't melt the fucking cheese?
Disgusting.
This is criminal, right?
That's disgusting.
What they did is the pizza shop convinced you they only have to do half the cooking.
And then you do it yourself.
Oh, they were just eating the cheese raw.
Oh.
with the uncooked pepperonis.
I thought this was the pierogi thing again.
No,
That's the pierogi palace thing.
What about the pierogi palace?
Oh, when
you got mad about it?
Yeah, when the homie got mad about it, he's like, I had to fucking come here. I waited a year to get up here. Then I had to fucking take them home and cook them. I was like, oh, bro, I don't know what to tell you about that.
You could order them there and they'll cook them up in the back.
Can you do that for real?
Yeah.
I don't know if my friend knew that or if they were doing it at the beginning when they opened, but that was when they opened, so I don't know. I've never been there. You actually been there?
Yeah, a couple of times.
And they have like 50,000 different pierogies?
Dude, it's awesome.
Really?
Oh, and if they don't have it, you can call ahead and they'll custom make them. They will stuff whatever you want in a pierogi.
That's fucking disgusting.
No, it's not. It's
Did they
kind of
have
like
a
my
dessert?
stuff your own sausage restaurant. That wasn't disgusting to you, was it? You're paying for the experience.
That made sense though. I don't want you stuffing fucking Nutella in a fucking pierogi,
Listen,
bro.
you want a bat meat sausage? I don't care.
Oh gosh.
I'll provide the stuffing.
Oh gosh.
You just stuff the sausage
Listen,
and cook it yourself.
That's for the secret underground room. You don't offer bat meat to the public, homie. You're fitting to get in trouble, and at least
I forgot they're protected.
Yeah,
and
at least I was gonna say at least one religious group is gonna come after you because they worship that bat. Okay, they're gonna be like, listen, we got batarangs. Okay, we'll fuck you up.
Right.
We're the best detectives. Don't fuck with the bat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You don't want that, bro.
I don't.
You want to get a
I don't
cease and
need that smoke.
You want to? Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that bat signal. You don't get a cease and desist from DC. Stop making these pierogies now, or sausages.
Yeah.
Stop making bat sausages now, bro.
I bet there's just look, fuckers.
There's some
when you're hungry, you'll eat anything, right?
Listen, there's somebody out there right now who's probably like, oh, I'm gonna get me some bat sausage and mail it to these fuckers. I got the old address still. Listen, that ain't our address anymore, so don't be mailing that shit there. We moved.
You could send me the copy luwak though, but if you want, you can send that.
The what?
The copy luwak or kopi luwak, the cat shit coffee.
Oh no!
You can send that to the studio.
No,
I'll drink the shit out of it.
You would not.
I have.
You have not.
Oh, I have.
Why do I keep forgetting that?
It was the most expensive coffee
I don't know
ever
who's
bought
got worse
in my life.
memory, you or me, AI Joe Skelly. Because at this point, I'm like, now I see why the bricks are so far back. Because got cat shit up there first, and ghosts from riverboat excursions and shit like that, bro. That's what's happening right now. That and that time that fucking Nutter Broad made you climb down a mountain with a rope. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things up there that I'm just like, what? What the fuck?
I brought the rope because we never would have got down that fucking mountain had I not had it.
She's like, take a shortcut, bitch.
There was no shortcut.
And then she dumped you.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm out of here.
Listen, everybody has an expiration date.
Right.
Apparently.
You knew too much about the mountain.
Right. I knew
That's
too
what
much.
happens.
That's exactly
Listen,
what
we're going to post a picture of the mountains that he was crawling around on the Patreon later, so go check it out. And if you're a Patreon member still, we love you. And if you're a Patreon member and you were, we love you also. I still got some stickers for you. Don't worry. You know exactly who I'm talking to. So I'm not going to say any names, but
No name dropping.
And then shout out to our other homies who we can name drop like everyone else, but we're not going to today. Yeah, this is Fight Club again, 3097 seconds. Let us know what you know.
Give us a 5-star rating.
5-star rating.
Ring the bell.
I want to thank every motherfucker who's left us a 5-star rating. I can't math today.
Right.
But I want to thank every one of you. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That is, every time I log on, I'm like, wow. We love you guys.
We absolutely
love you guys. Listen, if you want stickers, we have some left. DM us your address and we will mail you a little tiny blister pack. We have a few left. Very few left. Like we're talking, they're not even worth fucking putting up because only the homies that are close to us have them. We've got some secret underground ones that we never gave out. We've got some Juggalo ones coming for all of our Juggalettes. And Juggalettes. We're hoping it's mostly just Juggalettes, but if there's Juggalos out there that like us too, shout out to you guys. Joe Scally will give you the secret code later. I think that's it.
Wake up 27.
Oh boy. We're out of here. Listen, I'm going to find the real Joe Scally at the gathering this year.
You might.
I think I'm just going to break in. We've talked about it. It's going to happen. I'm not sure how yet.
You better do it on a one wheel because if you don't, that guard's going to call you a pussy again.
Listen, dude, you think my man will sell me his shirt? How much? 50? I'm guessing 50 gets it off his back.
Well, listen, you already made friends with the gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper, the Woodalows.
The guy was like, go see my dude. Remember him? Yeah.
Right.
Maybe he'll hook you up. Be like, can I be your security? Can I run security and film?
I'm just going to be like, hey, dude, I'm supposed to be up here with a booth, but y'all fucked me, so you got to let me in now. So, fuck you guys.
They're like, what was your booth going to have?
Nutella.
Right.
And coffee fire starters.
And pemmican. And
slides from fucking
Publix and Vegemite.
Right. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you for everyone who listens to our banter podcast.
And ultra rare Faygo.
We are Dude, I told you some dude busted his Faygo out, pulled like 4 cans out, and then left the whole pack next to his car trunk.
Oh.
My question is number one, are you going to drink that Cook Faygo? That's number one, because that shit was cooking all day in the fucking parking lot.
Oh, dude, just throw some ice in it.
Number two, did my man do that because he was fucked up or because he trusts the juggalo clowns and juggalettes and such in the area? He's like, I'm just going to leave this here for my fellows to grab it. Right.
It'll be safe that they won't take it.
Do you think that's what that was?
I think my man was...
We have so many questions to ask.
There are a lot of questions.
I literally could just run the door this year and see if it'll work. That might be what I do.
Ask him if you could just run the gate.
I'm gonna ask him if I can get a job, like right there on the spot. We got offered that job the other night. We had to pass that over because that fucking team was fucking hot dog shit. So maybe the Juggalos will let us be on their team.
You'd be a lot safer there.
Fucking A, golly. Fucking A, would I? Listen, I've never seen so many script tattoos, crucifix tattoos, and LA hats in one space since I moved to Ohio than that club the other night. So definitely safer in the Juggalo gathering.
Barbed wire tattoos?
No, they don't do that, homie.
Or were they doing like, are they still rocking tribal?
The white guys were. The white guys, not the brown guys.
How many compasses, forests, clocks?
No, none of those there. Okay. These were straight homies.
Oh.
Like big script. We're talking big script.
Oh, yeah.
Crucifixes here.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then LA hats. And I'm like, oh.
A lot of contradictions going on.
Not for that culture, there isn't.
Okay.
30, 97 seconds, everything you don't want.
Later.